everything that you desire is about to appear all at once, effortlessly. And that's because you know how this actually works. You've learned through experience that all the struggle and the hustle and the hard work is actually a limiting belief. It's a lack belief that's been programmed, been conditioned by a society, by a culture, by the media, by everyone who wants you to believe that the way that it has seemed to work in the past must be the way that it works and will continue to work. But you're starting to realize that there's another way, that there's a truer way, a way that's more in alignment with who you really are. And when you come in contact with who you truly are, the power that you are, the creativity that you are, the imagination that you are, that limitless potential of possibility that is right here and now, then you realize and remember that things are a lot easier than we've been told. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. And if you're coming back, welcome back. Please like and subscribe if you're not already. It really helps to get these videos out there. And if you are here, I think you understand what I'm saying, and you've most likely experienced it. That when you are in alignment, that when you recognize that truth of what you are, that magic can happen, that things happen instantly and effortlessly beyond what you can predict or prepare for. It is the coming online of that true nature, which is interconnected, which is limitless. And in that creativity, in that imagination, all that you desire, all that you have been dreaming of and envisioning manifests before you without you needing to struggle in any way to overcompensate for a belief that it must be hard to attain. And you see, it's really only this programming, these beliefs, that get in the way, that have us getting in our own way to experiencing right now the feeling of that reality, that version of ourself which is embodied and experiencing that world, that manifestation. And see, imagination is the key. It is the foundation, because if you have a desire, if you have an inspired thought, you have that because you already have access to that version of you, that reality. You wouldn't recognize that thought if it were not possible, if you were not capable. And the secret really is in feeling. If you can feel into the version of you, into the experience, into the reality where that is manifest, where that exists, where you are experiencing that, where you are relating to that. And the more you can allow yourself to stay there, to live there, in that end, in that vision, the more tangible and real it becomes. And then all that's left is letting it go. Stepping forward in faith and conviction, without expectation, without insistence that it must come in this way, in this time, but rather through your own knowing, through your own internal experience, you already know it is done. And as the creator of your reality, that is a powerful posture to maintain, because now you are not dependent on your circumstance. You are not dependent on that thing being there for you to be happy and fulfilled. You already have it within your heart. And when you move forward in life with that in your heart, at the core of your being, knowing without a doubt that it is done, that's when life has no choice but to reflect your own knowing. And you see, this is really, through my experience, been distilled down into 3 parts. The first part is all about clarity on what you want. And you must know who you are. As I said in the beginning, when you really recognize the truth of what you are, that true nature, then you know that you are pure possibilities, that anything is possible, and that all that you need to do, it's not hustle, it's not hard work, it's not struggle. It's simply tapping into the potential that you are and bringing up the vividness of that waking dream, placing yourself right at the heart of it, feeling it deeply, allowing yourself to become that vision. And in becoming that vision, you identify the version of you which lives in that world. And you start to get familiar with that version of you. You start to see its habits, its thoughts, its feelings, its relationships, its activities, all of this lifestyle and internal way of being that is congruent with that reality. And that is the first step, identity. Identifying what you want and identifying the version of you that lives within that vision. Second step is alignment. And that is from your current self, aligning your habits, your thoughts, your feelings, the activities, the things that you're doing, the way that you're feeling and being with that future self. It's bringing that future into the present moment by embodying that version of you here and now. And by moving forward in faith and conviction, in the knowing that you are that version, you can let go of the expectations. You can let go of the insistence. You can let go of the need for the proof, for the evidence, for the symbols to be here now in order for you to believe that it's possible. Because internally, you have that security, that stability of your own self, which is faith, which is conviction. And in doing so, you can release the attachments. You can let go of the assumptions. You can let go of the expectations. And that is the third step, which is manifestation. And you see in our modern world and online, there's a lot of misinformation, a lot of misunderstanding, I believe, about manifestation, because you don't need to learn how to manifest. You're already manifesting in every single moment of your life. But are you doing it consciously? Are you doing it deliberately? That is what it means to be a master of manifestation. And you see, manifestation is actually all about cleaning up and clearing out the interferences which get in the way of all that we want, all that we desire, all that we wish to be and experience from being here now, effortlessly. We need only become aware and understand everything that we've been holding on to in life, the limiting beliefs, the lack beliefs, that limited self-concept which we have become so familiar with that it has basically become our sense of self. And when we really understand that construct of who we think we are, and everything that then projects out as our reality, as the world, then we regain conscious power to be able to create effortlessly, without having to try to overcome those beliefs, without having to overdo or outdo those limiting concepts of hard work and struggle, and that it can't just be easy and effortless. You see, we're only ever overcompensating for a belief that we've been holding on to because it's actually more scary to let it go and be different than the herd. But it really is as simple as coming into alignment with who you truly are, by recognizing that vision, by aligning your life with that version of you, by cleaning up and clearing out the interferences which are just getting in the way of you living that now, to manifest that reality as your life. And you see this 3-part model is an acronym, I am, because you are. I am at the source of my shift. I am the creator of my reality. And if you want to buy into those limiting programs, those conditions of society, of the world that suggest that it needs to be this way or that way in order for it to work, then you are free to do that as the creator of your reality. You can buy into anything you like, but you don't need to. You can create it to be the way that you want it to be. And so why would you compromise? Why would you settle for any less than you desire? Why would you tolerate anything less than in your heart you know is possible? And if you want to have access to this model distilled into these 3 steps with worksheets and all sorts of exercises and meditations and visualizations that make it very simple as a walkthrough, I can send you that for free. Just comment manifest down below and I'll send you the free masterclass. And it's amazing because people who have accessed this and downloaded the worksheets and filled it out and have implemented it have been sending me the screenshots and their stories and their testimonials of how amazing and effective this really is. And it's even been formulated into a game. So if you want, you can take this game plan and you can implement it in a way which is fun, which is powerful, which is accountable, where you can track your progress, where you can build self-credibility, where you can see your progress. And that is when this whole thing becomes very, very powerful. Especially when it's fun, because so much of this stuff has become serious, arduous, a struggle. But when you get down into the simplicity of it, the truth of it, and you realize just how fun, just how playful this all can be, just how malleable it all can be, that it's not the way that they say it is, that it's not limited to the way that you've been taught that it is. But actually, it's only ever what you say it is. And if you say that it's this, and you say that that can be fun, then it is. And it can be very helpful to have a model and a reminder to reinforce that perspective day in and day out, just as much as it can be helpful to have a community, which is also what is available here too. In the last 2 weeks, I've just launched a community here on YouTube, which is growing, which is so amazing and fulfilling to me, because it's a group of like-minded people who are coming together in alignment with this perspective and this understanding, choosing themselves, choosing to create consciously what they desire. And so if you're interested in joining a community to do this as well, then you can find more information in the caption below and you can explore the different ways that you can get involved in that. And when you pair that with this masterclass, this 3-part model, then truly anything is possible. And you can give yourself that gift of stepping into the reality purely with your own imagination, your own willpower, your own commitment to being in alignment with your true self. And forgetting the ways of the world, forgetting the limitations that you've bought into, that may have served you at one point but no longer serve you, because you're ready to shift. And if you're truly ready to shift, comment manifest down below and I'll send you that masterclass. Much love to you.